Good evening. Welcome to Trivia Night, live trivia. I think we're the only ones that do this. I've had a lot of people say, "Where is it at?" Yeah, I've skipped a few. I played hooky from trivia for a couple weeks, but we're back, and I got great trivia. I should have brought some of the ones I didn't get to do, but I found this animal trivia, and I was like, "Oh yeah, here we go." It's going to be competitive. Yeah, some stuff you might know, some stuff might be too easy. It said easy to hard. So, but yeah, so Karen says, "Welcome to Investigator News." Karen is our moderator. I'm think you're going to see more of Karen in the next couple weeks. Uh, I told her she might have to get a hairdo, so we might see Karen. I almost said Susan. Might see Karen in the next couple weeks on the show with me, side by side. Need to get our moderator in here like the rest of them do. So, trivia is animal trivia. You know, the one that got me was um, over the last well, goodness, a year we've been doing this is a giraffe's tongue being black. And so last time I went to the zoo, I was like, uh, trying to see if the giraffe's tongue was black. Go to the zoo and try to see if look at the giraffe's tongue, folks. You know, a great time to go to the zoo is I take my grandkids on Easter. Yeah, because usually the Easter egg hunt's here, but if I put the eggs out, the squirrel steals them all. I'll put out 30 eggs and I go out there and they're all, but maybe two or three left. I don't even know. I don't even find the plastic eggs. None, none. I don't find nothing, no remnants of where they take them to. I bet I got a tree or something just full of plastic eggs. But what a great idea to take your kids or grandkids to the zoo on Easter. The weather's great. It's usually nice. It's cool. It's not so hot. And have a fun time and ride that carousel. Yeah, the one with the horses. So, all right, I'm going to go ahead and get this going. Um, so I'm not good. So we don't have to spend over an hour on this. Uh, I'm still, um, the trivia folks may not know I'm going to have heart surgery in a couple weeks, and I'm just getting weaker and weaker as time goes on. So bear with me. All right. So trivia, here we go for the first question. All right. It might amuse your bouche, I think is how it's pronounced, but the obrium is the main reason dogs shouldn't ingest what tasty dessert or treat. My dogs love it, and I haven't had no problems with them. I had one dog that had an issue with it, and so I made sure she didn't get it. But and I'll tell you a story of my bird dog that ate this kind of stuff. So what is it? We're waiting for answers uh, in chat. So if you're watching, folks, just type it in. I know you know what really sucks is if you're watching on TV, you can't comment. You have to actually go to either Facebook Investigators or you got to go to YouTube to be able to comment. So just remember that if you're joining us and watching for the first time, because you're yelling at the TV, throw that popcorn. Um, so um, now I'm going to go ahead and give the answer. William, where are you? And where's Susan at tonight? Susan's coming in late, I bet. Well, yeah, onions and pickles you shouldn't give your dogs, but the answer is chocolate. Chocolate. Now, they say if a dog eats a bunch of chocolate, it could kill him. Well, I had a bird dog, and I made my daughter. I always ask them, well, what kind of cake you want for your birthday, and she said she wanted like brownie chocolate cake with dark chocolate frosting with chocolate chips all over it, and I think it was Milky Ways and three Reese's uh, peanut butter cups. So I loaded it up. Well, they wanted to put the cake in the middle of the living room, and everybody got a piece, and they had chocolate ice cream with it. And then they all went outside, and I was already doing something, and I came out, and the cake was almost gone. And I thought, how weird is that? Because that was a rich cake. And so I went out and asked the kids, hey, how much cake did you eat? Oh, there's over half a cake in there. No, there's about one piece left. Well, lo and behold, the dog had ate that cake. So my pen isn't working here. All right. So, but be careful what you feed your dogs. Some it might affect them and some not. They say don't feed them popcorn. Mm. I throw popcorn at my dogs. They love it, and they haven't had no problems with it. And I feed them a lot of corn. Now, folks, one thing I do for the dogs, because I'm still waiting for people to get in here before I start heavy on this. Um, I make my dogs ice cubes, and I get a canned dog food. I get a bouillon, like either beef or chicken or pork, whatever. And if I have some leftover brown gravy, then I make these things. And I put the brown gravy in, I put the bouillon on top, and then I put a little glob of canned dog food. And sometimes I put their food on the top, and sometimes I break up like a milk bone and put it on there. These dogs love it. All my dogs have always loved these ice cube treats. All right, onward. Hey, you made it, Beth. so, yeah, Beth finally made it. She's had her times all messed up. All right, so now we got a lot more people in here. Did Linda, and Mary. All right, on to the next question. So, um, all right, a dray is a tree nest made by which nut-loving critter? A dray. I didn't know it was a dray, and I didn't know they made it. I didn't even know they made a nest. I mean, I guess they would. All animals and critters make kind of nests. Um, so, um, boy, my pen ain't working. Um, so, a dray is a tree nest made by which nut-loving critter? All right, jump in there and get it in there. So, um, Beth, I think I told you about the chocolate cake, and you know what? I gave my now I gave a Rottweiler a half a pound of brownies, and it made him sick. He was bad sick. Um, I didn't think about it, and the dog ate the chocolate cake, and so I had a Rottweiler, and I said, well, here, and fed him a bunch of brownies, and he had a bellyache for 2 days. So, So, uh, don't fit, go little bits, at a time. If you want to share and the dog is begging, give him a little bit. And if it reacts, then don't give him no more. Stick with the stuff you know. But it makes you wonder, folks, because you will have dogs eat the garbage. They eat everything out of the garbage. And then you feed them a little bit of chocolate and it makes them sick. I don't know. Something's wrong with that. All right. So, what is a dray? And which nut-loving critter makes it? And the answer is squirrel or squirrels. Squirrels. Those things that keep stealing my Easter eggs. We're supposed to go into an early spring, and yeah, get out there and get to the zoo, folks. All right, name the species of bird. Boy, this is a long one. That has a tongue so long it wraps around the back of their skull when not in use. What? Protecting their brains while they tap into trees. Yeah, I don't remember the answer, but Tap into trees is the key. That's the hint. Name a species of bird that has a tongue so long it. I can't. This blows me away. A tongue so long it wraps around the back of their skull when not in use. I need to get close-ups of this bird. Uh, we got a woodpecker showing up in our chat. So, all right. So I know we're dying for the answer. So if you're just joining us, we got live trivia. If you want to comment, just throw it in the comment section. And if you're just watching it, just scream out the answer. Maybe Karen will hear it. All right. So what is the answer? Now I want a close up of these birds with their tongue wrapped around them. The answer is a woodpecker. Answer is a woodpecker. Now, how many people knew this? I didn't know their tongue wrapped around their head. Uh, I hate this bird. We got them out here. You know what we got out here is roadrunners. And what a strange looking bird. I thought the ones in Florida with the knees that are backwards was weird. Roadrunners are pretty weird looking. And they'll run. They definitely run. All right, so the woodpecker, tap, 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 while its tongue's wrapped around its head. Okay, onward. We're having fun tonight. I'm in a good enough mood to. I'm with this. All right. What annoying insect gets the name from the Spanish word for little fly? What annoying insect gets its name from the Spanish word for little fly? So if you know Spanish, you probably know the answer. Some of I didn't know. My first thing was a gnat. A gnat, yeah. I watch a lot of Survivor, and they get them gnats, and them gnats will follow these people. It's like what? And they don't follow other people on the island. You're like, why? What is it about their head? I mean, is it stinky head or what? Um, um, so. Let's see. Oh, welcome to the show. Um, um, I don't even know how to pronounce that, so I'm going to say Swifty. Welcome to the show, Swifty. We got you up there with your answer. Um, so glad you joined us tonight. So we'll put you on our list. Um, all right. So welcome. Your favorite Swifty 13. There you go. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, you could be my favorite Swifty. Well, I don't know what a Swifty would be, but is it edible and is it chocolate? So, welcome to the show. All right, so here we go. Let's see. We got a few mosquitoes, a gnat, a stink bug. All right, so what is the answer? And I think I got everybody marked on my sheet. Um, All right. The answer is a mosquito, and Swifty is a Taylor Swift fan. So, welcome to the show, and tell your friends about trivia, live trivia on Friday nights. What a thing to do especially when you don't got nothing else to do. Quit watching those YouTube strange videos of weird people. Um, um, I've seen some people do some weird stuff on YouTube, and I'm like, and then they get millions of views, and I'm like, I don't get it. I don't get it. Or even TikTok. Stay away from TikTok. All right, here we go. We're going to go onward with this. And all right, next one. Okay, Big Hairy and Greater Fairy. What? Big Hairy and Greater Fairies, oh boy, are larger species of what animals? Whose name means little armored ones. Little armored ones is the hint to this trivia question. So don't take a look at no Big Harry. It's a little armored one. So I probably gave the answer away, and um, a beetle. You seen the beetles here, William? The beetles here. Oh my God, they're scary. The beetles here, they got horns that go this way. They got horns that go this way, and then they got horns that's just out there on their little claws. Scary, and they're like 2 inches long. So I'm in the South, folks. That tells you. I mean, they're so scary looking. You don't even want to kill them. Huh, Beth? I think Beth has been out here enough to see them. Um, that um, some of the crazy looking bugs we have out here. The flying cockroaches are scary. All right, so what is this? What is the little armored ones? And the answer is, and I think everybody got their answer in, is an armadillo. An armadillo. The largest living um, lizard can't breathe fire, but it does have a venomous bite that inhabits blood clotting. What creature is this? Name the largest living lizard. There's quite a few of them. Hey, Miss Linda. Um, Linda's finally got in here. We're missing a Linda. So we got Linda. And of course, Swifty is one of our new ones. Swifty, you ought to check out our funny posts that we have in our videos. And if you like our news, conservative news, you can come back and watch us. Autocorrect. What do you mean autocorrect? Kamari Dragons is what we got. We've got the Gila Monster, Komodo Dragon. What is it? Uh, Camino Dragon. Camino? I haven't heard of that. Did you spell it wrong, Karen? Well, I take typos if you're watching. Um, you know, I was at my sister's house, and this opossum got in the backyard. No, I don't know. No, I don't like these kind of critters because you don't know what they're going to do. You don't know if they're going to come up and bite you and chase you, or what. And Beth, did you make friends with that thing? Is what ended up happening. But that thing, we scared it off. I was like, oh no, 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 no possum on a half shell gonna happen. Don't eat possum, folks. It's greasy. Being in the South, we try everything. Possums are greasy. Don't waste your time. All right. So what is this creature? Um. So. Oops. It's the Komodo dragon, folks. It's the Komodo dragon. Um, let's see. I think everyone. Oh, Karen, did you change yours? Um, autocorrect. I don't know, Beth. To me, autocorrect means I made a typo and I need to fix it. What happened with that possum? I'm curious now. All right, so we're on to the next one. Boy, I need to speed up because I'm not even halfway through. So, what kind of cat is long-haired breed? Everybody knows this one. If y'all don't know this one, you need to take a look at the cat species. What kind of cat is a long-haired breed with a round face and a short muzzle? Contrary to its name, not all of them live in Iran. I need. You know what I need is uh, I need someone just to type for me. And it's not all the time that you see my typos. Sometimes it comes out that way. I had it come up in a foreign language. I don't know, maybe Pig Latin one time. Uh, yeah, I'm not either. Um, Now we got some Persians in there and we got some Siamese in there. So is it a Persian or is it a Siamese? Because I'm going to tell you one of these are right. So y'all kind of, no Googling. We don't allow Googling here. All right. So is everybody got their stuff in? We got Swifty. Of course, we're going to throw Swifty in there, our new one. New person to join us tonight. Be sure to subscribe so you can know when our trivia is on. Um, all right. All right. So the answer is it's a Persian cat. So Siamese wasn't the answer. Close, but a Persian, and they're originally from Iran. If you didn't know. On to the next one. I got to quit talking. All right. What small creature can live for the longest period without any water? Now think small, because everybody's going to say camel. No, 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 no. Don't go camel, folks. It's small. It's small little guy. What small creature? Because that's why I typed it in it's small in big letters. So you wouldn't go for the camel. It's not a camel. Um, So this is going to be fun. Everybody's pretty much. I think this is going to be a tight one for winners tonight. Um, so a small creature can live for the longest without water. Oh, high five! There you go. Uh, we got a cockroach. We got a frog. Very small without water. I was thinking turtle because my son ran a turtle with no water for a long time, but it's not turtle. Don't listen to me for answers. I'll give you the wrong stuff. Uh, it's I'll take your answers back. You guys try again. Those that said turtle, because no, it's not turtle. My son tried to like do his turtle without water for a couple weeks, and I'm thinking, oh my God, the poor thing's dead. But once I got a little water, it thrived, and it ended up the cat ate it. So we saved it just in time for the cat to eat it. Yeah. Who's ate turtle before? Who's had ate turtle before? I've seen it, but I've heard about people, but I don't know. That's something you save when you're on Survivor. All right. Poor turtle. There we go. Swifty, where are you from? Well, not that I want to, I'm not try to figure out where you live or nothing. It's just where you from. All right. So what is it? I think everybody's going to be very surprised because no one got it. The answer is rats. Rats. Yeah, rats could do without water. Yeah, I gotcha. I stumped them. I stumped the room. Unless Beth comes up, because Beth's computer runs slow. All right, so here we go. On to the next one. All right, cow moves, rooster crows, and ape does what? What do they call it? Is it a chirp? Is it a mumble? Or is it a gibber? I mean, I had to think of the ooh, 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 the monkey noises. And I'm thinking, what is that? Is that a chirp, a mumble, or a gibber? But they say apes. Apes. I feel, Swifty, I feel sorry for the people in New York because they're infested. You go to the movies and they have rats at the movies. I mean, pretty soon the rat's going to be reaching over, getting in your popcorn thing while watching it. You're from Illinois. Well, all right. So we got two that say gibbers. Gibber me Quimby. All right. Anybody else? We're getting a lot of gibbers. I don't know if it's a chirp. What is it? A chirp, a mumble, or a gibber? Uh, okay. So here we go. We're onward. Onward. And the answer is a gibber. It's a gibber. What type of bird has legs but can't walk? Is it a dove, a robin, or a hummingbird? A mumble is William. Yeah, that's the kids. Kids always mumble to their parents. Their parents will what? Quit mumbling. Squeak. All right. So, is it a dove, a robin, or a hummingbird that has legs but cannot walk? I think everybody's going to get this one. Yeah, Amazing Race is one of my favorites shows to watch. I think I've probably seen all of them. I not so much Survivor. I don't like Naked and Afraid. Just put your clothes on, give them some shoes, and let them try it. I think they do way better. I think everybody's got this one. Um, so, um, yeah, I like Amazing Race. Yeah, the other one, I watch all kinds of weird stuff though on TV. The other one, I'm a big Dateline fan. Dateline in 48 hours. I mean, I get stuck on it. I end up all night watching Dateline because the next one's always better. So, but I am a big Court TV fan. Um, and I still have friends, folks, from Court TV. Yeah, I mean, it's not really Court TV like it was during O.J. Simpson and all that, but I made a lot of friends back then, and I still have them. And some of them are even my sources out of New York and D.C. and um, some of them have moved over to Japan. So I have a lot of Court TV fans. So all right, let's find out this answer. Um, I'm running slow tonight for giving you guys trivia stuff. Answer is a hummingbird. The answer is the hummingbird. Um, all right. What is the closest living relative to the T Rex? Is it a bear, a lizard, or a chicken? I don't know. William? Do you think if we cook T Rex, it would taste like chicken? That's what I'm thinking. You know. So is it a bear, a lizard, or a chicken? Now, I'm going to tell you my guess, and it doesn't mean it's right. I thought maybe a lizard. Um, and I'm not going to tell you if it's right or wrong, but get it yourself. What is the closest living relative to the T Rex? Um, Now my pen's not working at all. All right. All right. So jump in there and get your answer in here. Now, Swifty, you don't leave. You're in contending for winning. You can't leave if you're starting to win. You got to come back next week. Okay. What is the closest? I think everybody has answered. So the answer is chicken. The answer is chicken. So, and Swifty, come on back. Bring some friends. How long in feet is the trunk of the average full grown elephant? We're talking big elephant. So is their trunk, is it 8 feet, 10 feet, or 15 feet? Now, I had no clue because, I start thinking about it and I start thinking about the length of it and trying to compare it to the body size. And then I didn't even know how long or how big or how many feet a full grown elephant was. So this one stumped me. This one stumped me. Is it 8 feet, 10 feet, or 15 feet? I bet everybody's going to have different answers on this. Does it look short to its body? I mean, picture it in your brain. Close your eyes and think of an elephant. So, and you have to think of how big a full grown elephant is and how big it is to its body. That's how I figured out the answer. So, and we got 10, 10, 10. Let's see. Susan had 15 and Linda's 10, Karen 10. Beth jumped in with 8. Um, William, did you? Oh, William said 10. All right. So here we go. Swifty shouldn't have left. Swifty was fixing to be up there in the winning mode. And the answer is 8 feet. 8 feet. Looks longer, huh? I was going for 10 and 15 myself. I didn't get out because I was thinking it's probably as long as its body. And how long is its body? And then, yeah, nope, it's 8 feet. 8 feet. Way to go, Beth, on that answer. Here we go. On to the next one. And we have what earthly creature has 4 noses and 3,000 tiny teeth? Is it a slug, a daddy long leg spider, or a butterfly? Well, but yeah, William, you're up there too. You and Susan and Beth and Swifty, but Swifty left, so it's Susan, William, and Beth, and Karen's catching up. You're losing by a nose or a trunk. What earthly creature has 4 noses and 3,000 tiny teeth? A slug, a daddy long leg spider, or a butterfly? I guessed this one wrong, and I'm not even going to tell you what I guessed, but I got this one wrong. So, what is the answer? No Googling. If you're just started to watch us tonight doing live trivia, put your answers in the comment section. So, let's see. Um, now, so let's see. Well, I'm going to see if it stumps you guys. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. See if it stumps you guys. All right. So we got, we're missing, let's see, Karen, did you get your, yeah, Susan. We're missing Beth. Huh. Come on, Beth, jump in there. Is it a slug, a daddy long leg spider, or a butterfly? And the answer is it's a slug. I said daddy long leg spider because they say they got all them teeth and it could never hurt you. That's what I thought. But it is a slug. So some of you got it right. All right, on to the next one. How many toes does an ostrich have? How many toes does an ostrich have? And this one I was like, I never looked at their feet. You're so worried about their head and just looking at them or their knees. I've never paid attention to their feet. So I had no clue. This one stumped me. Big time. I was even thinking, what does an emu have? Or, what about them other ones, those big birds? Or a flamingo or one of them. And I thought, don't they have like ducky pads? And I thought, no, they actually do have feet. So, Eddie Haskell, welcome to the show. So we have another new one, Eddie Haskell, welcome. And glad you're playing tonight. So, and let's see, I don't have anybody up there on there. All right, so what is the answer? The answer is 4. 2 on each feet. So it's 2 on each foot. So if you answer 2 or 4, then you have it right. They no 8 toes. No 8 toes. But they got 2 on each foot, which is 4 toes. Really? I thought they have. Wouldn't you have to have 3 for balance? I don't know. So here, oh boy. So yeah. All right. Here we go. On to the next one. What animal skin is the source of true Moroccan leather? You got to think of what's over there in Morocco. That was the answer. The hint is you got to figure out what they have, what kind of animals they have over in Morocco in an abundance. Um, so So Eddie, I don't know. Should I give Eddie a half a point because he kind of sort of got it right? He had it right with four, but then he came back and said eight. Jeez, you should have stuck with the first one and then threw the other one in after. So, um, uh, a camel or a goat? We have a camel. We have a mouse. Um, what of animal skin is the source of true Morocco leather? So it's got to be, a good, a kind of, I guess, a good size um, animal. But this Moroccan leather is way more expensive than just the regular leather. I found out, but I didn't know. You were wrong. Well, Eddie, that's nice. Well, but I could almost give you a half a point for that, though. I'm easy. I'm easy. So, all right. So everybody does have their answers in. And so let's see, well, I haven't seen Beth in there. She's always runs a little late. Her computer's slow. Uh, and so the answer is, it's the goat. It's the goat. Okay, now we're going to move over to nature stuff. In nature, what is the world's deepest ocean? What is the world's deepest ocean? And you got to think of all those oceans or seas, or I figured it was a sea. One like I can't remember the one I thought of, but no, I was wrong. I think it was the Red Sea or something like that. I thought. Um, so Eddie's jumping in there with the Pacific. He's first one with the answer. So trivia night. So. Uh, Okay, come on, Susan and Karen, get in there, jump in there and get this right. In nature, what is the world's deepest ocean? And I think everybody's probably going to get this one. So, um, I think everyone's going to get this one. It looks, let me see. Everybody jump in and give your answer. I'm going to go ahead and get it. And it is the Pacific Ocean. So if you said the Pacific Ocean, you got it right. You got it right. All right. Oh boy, here's one. What is the collective term for substances such as coal, oil, and natural gas, the burning of which produces carbon monoxide? So, what do they call these um, carbon dioxide producers? Um, and we hear about it all the time on the news. So, what is it? It's a collective term, which means all of them together, plus, oil, gas. Um, uh, so, what is the answer? I think a lot of you are going to get this one. Um, I think some of you will get this one. It's not so easy, but no Googling on this show. Just jump in there and just say what you think it is. And so, um, the answer is, and I'm pretty sure everybody's going to get this one too. The answer is fossil fuels. Fossil fuels. Just like the Pacific Ocean, I think everybody jumped in and got the answer right. So, what is the name given to the study of earthquakes? Y'all should know because we do earthquakes on weather and lifestyle news, and I use it a little bit. And Swifty, you shouldn't have left. You were in the lead with one of the other winners. Now you're kind of behind. You need to catch up. Throw a little bit of Heinz on there and get ahead again. Uh, so, what is the name given to the study of earthquakes? Shakeology, I like that. I had to play the song "Shake Your Booty" with before earthquakes, huh? Yeah. I'd like to do some music trivia next week. Let's see if we can do that. I always love the music trivia, like the one hit wonders or finish the tune or who is this group. Yeah, I think we need some more music trivia for next week. Happy stuff. Shakeology. Um, all right, so what is the answer? I tell you guys all the time. Come on, Karen, don't get this one wrong on me. Karen should know the answer. What is the name given to the study of earthquakes? Oh, Karen, you should know this. So far, I haven't seen the answer. So far, I haven't seen the answer. So I'm going to go on with this. What happened to Beth? I think she faded out there. And the answer is seismology. Seismology. Seismologist, I call them. I call them earthquake guys, but for the most part, I do call them seismologists. So the study of earthquakes is seismology. You guys were, yeah, you were so close, huh? Um, and the next one. How many carats is pure gold? Is it when you find it in 12 carat, 24 carat, or 28 carat? How many carats is pure gold? And I think a lot of people are going to get this one. So, okay. And let's see. And a lot of gold prospectors will do this. I used to go out when I was in California. California's got gold. So we used to go out and we used to take out the metal detector and we would go to the streams with the pans and slew for gold. Never did find much. Now out here it's crystals and diamonds. I crystal hunt. I love the crystals. So, uh, okay. Um, and the answer is, and I think everybody got this right. And the answer is a 24 carat is pure gold. Marble is formed by the metamorphosis of which rock? Is it granite, meteorite, or limestone? Where does marble come from? What rock? Yeah, some of you might have to just guess on this one. I did. Um, um, and it's weird meteorites there because I like going meteorite hunting if it's close because they're worth thousands of dollars, folks. Even one like a big size rock, a meteorite is worth a lot of money. If you have one that lands in an area and wait a little bit, wait about a year when nobody cares about it, and go out with your um, magnets and get you a meteor. Okay, so let's see. All right, so we got uh, quite a few that said granite, and we had some that said limestone, no meteorites. And the answer is, and the answer is Limestone. The answer is limestone. Okay, and the next one is, what prevents Earth's atmosphere from floating out in space? It's the easy one, folks. You just got to think about it. What prevents Earth's atmosphere from floating out into space? And we're getting close to the end. And if you're watching us for the first time, we have trivia every Friday night. So come on in and watch. Um, so, well, I have to get, let's see, I think everybody is uh, coming up with the same answer. We still have a few left thinking on it, no Googling. All right, so the answer is, answer is gravity. The answer is gravity. And that's all, folks. Boy, we finished about 10 minutes early. Um, and Beth, where's your answer on that? So let's see. Um, I'm totaling this up. Um, okay, we got a tie almost. Mickey says gravy. Yeah, so does my dog. They want those ice cubes. I mentioned it. Now they want them. So let me. Okay, so we had Karen with 11. We had Susan with 12. Linda with 7. And we got our two new people. Oh, Swifty, you should have stayed in because you were right up there. You had 7. Eddie had 6. And so pretty much it's a way to go. Beth and William with 13. So they tied up. See, William, it wasn't Susan you tied up with, it was Beth this time. So, all right, folks. Swifty, you should have stayed in because when you left, you were ahead by 1 point. You actually were ahead. So I think you might have won this one. So come on back next Friday. Bring your friends and family. Tell everyone about live trivia. It's only an hour long, sometimes less. We have a good time. We crack a few jokes. And if this is what you like, subscribe, hit the like button, and if you comment, that's where you give your answers. I want to thank everyone for watching tonight, and boy, that is it. And for till next week, and I'm going to try to do music trivia next week. So sharpen up on your music and listen to lots of it from the 50s through who knows to today. Maybe a Taylor Swift song or two for Mr. Swifty there. All right. So with that, we will see you all next Friday. If not, come on back Monday for we have the law show, and then William has his new show. And keep an eye out over the weekend for if I happen to feel good enough to record a show. So, all right, folks, have a wonderful weekend. And William said fill the churches in the last one. So with that, take care, and we will see you soon.